Grand Rising, y'all. Top of the motherfucking rotation. Let's go. Vamos. More life, peace, prosperity, and happiness is coming your way. Claim it. Let's get it. More life, peace, prosperity, abundance, happiness is coming our way. Man, what we say could water our lives, and at the same time, it could bring us a drought. We gonna chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Something saucy. And I wanted to chop it up about, as we on our journey as men of stature, upper echelons, the woman as well that's on my channel. Respect to the goddesses, right? I want to talk about a couple programs to be activating, keeping your accolades, and keeping rotation. Whatever you really need to keep in alignment, right? To each his own. But I'm going to share some of my things with y'all. And the reason why I'm sharing it, because I want to see if y'all have any similar results, right? And first and foremost is having a high level of prayer work. Something that I have, one of the programs I downloaded and installed from the Muslims is that they pray at least 5 times. Now, I'm not pulling out no carpet and getting on my knees and shit. But as I'm walking down the street, I'm in my head saying prosperous words. And that yet alone coats you inside out, right? Because there's a lot of forces that's up against us, especially once we step into this lifestyle. Because the negative program, aka the Matrix, does not want this type of lifestyle to exist, because we live in a matrix. We live in a system where it drives off of energy, right? The gym, Planet Fitness, going to these little rooms where you could go and crash out and smash TVs and shit. All those places absorb energy, bro. Everything absorbs energy. Even people out here are energy vampires, right? So you have to use your prayer work. That's protection, affirmations. You understand what I'm saying? That's like, man, that's setting so many different shields on you. You understand what I'm saying? These words are swords. These words can be tools. These words can hurt, and these words can heal. And they say sticks and stones can break their bones. Yet alone, words ain't gonna hurt me. And that's when you activate one of the programs called stoicism, being stoic. I'm not saying ignore your feelings, but we live in a realm of reality where people would like to play off your emotions, especially these inorganic beings, knowing that the ether nine and people that's really authentic, you understand what I'm saying? They left brain and their right brain has became one, the fatherboard and the motherboard, right? So they find it a little bit harder to try to break us down or take us down, because we're not just going off of feelings, and we're not just going off of logic, but we're going off of ultra instincts. And that's when the feelings, the left brain and the right brain become one. So utilizing and activating the program of being stoic, you understand what I'm saying, will help you out in so many different ways, because people, want to make you feel some type of way. But when you don't allow them to deposit any feelings, when you don't allow them to withdraw any feelings that they did not deposit, then they go bankrupt in the situation and you come out on top. You understand what I'm saying? Now, we realize that this lifestyle that we walk in, this journey that we on, we are like the Energizer Bunny now, bro. I mean, I literally didn't get any sleep. I needed it because I haven't been eating like that, bro. Like I said, I've been eating like under 500 calories for like this whole month, bro. And it's crazy that I'm still running, bro. Now, you seen in my last video, I did look very malnourished, but we're gonna replace that and fix that soon. Cause I got donations, contributions, and assistance, and I just got abundance coming my way, and I'm gonna speak it into existence instead of utilizing my energy in the wrong direction. Another aspect, another program is your focus, devotion. Where your attention go, your energy flows, and wherever your energy flows, your attention is locked in at, right? So that's the same way you can make it is the same way you can miss it. Watch what you say to yourself. Oh, I can do bad by myself. Now you can do great on your own. You can walk on your own. You're not like these sheeps hiding in wolves' clothes. Same time, they're not even wolves. They a bunch of snakes. But you know, it's makeup and variations, right? So being stoic, man, it'll definitely keep you afloat, right? We're gonna move to another program. Like I said, we are walking around with so much energy, and we gotta make sure that our nin, our ki, our chi is circulating because we don't need any backup, build up, a stagnant motion within the body. Just as if you was eating unhealthy and you got blood clots, blood clot on blood. You hear me? And what's good, trial? Y'all know we gonna talk this shit. You hear me? Now you know you eating wrong, you could get high blood pressure, you could get diabetes, you could get high cholesterol, and you could start to build up cloggages within the body, right? And there's no difference from the energetic body. There's no difference from the mental body. That's why stoicism is very required and needed. Um, and for the body, you know what I'm saying? Well, for the spiritual body, right? That's when Tai Chi and yoga comes into play so that you can exercise those energy centers, those pressure points, and you can make sure that the valves are right, the hydraulics are right all throughout the body. You know what I'm saying? Your shocks are right. And then that's when it comes down to working out, doing your squats, your calf lifts. Whether you're going to the gym or you're doing calisthenics, working out is required. Like, you don't got to do a full-fledged workout every day, but getting a pump in every rotation is required. Now, you may go hard 5 rotations out the cycle. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the programs that's very important for the body. Shout out to Wormwood, Body Gangs, you know what I'm saying? SR and BG, that's what Wormwood be on heavy, and I fucks with Wormwood, dog. He dropping that shit. I respect the OG, I respect the God, I respect the Gladiator. He's a fucking champion. You hear me? Hey, fuck with him and subscribe, dog. And then as you get done watching him, come swing back on me. But I ain't gonna take too much of y'all time, right? Now, another couple regiments or programs, you understand what I'm saying, is the most important to me is mind over matter. That shit right there, they say humans and other different entities, we supposed to be limitless. I mean, we're supposed to be limited. But I see myself as being limitless. You could do anything in the world that you want. You could do everything in the world that you want, but you can't do everything at one time, right? So put yourself in the mind frame of saying, every time somebody say that shit is impossible, you break that shit in half. A slice. And you say, I'm possible. Mind over matter. That's one of my greatest programs and techniques and mindsets. You understand what I'm saying? One of my greatest accolades, one of my greatest regiments that I put in to day. I remember I was in Las Vegas and motherfucker told me, bro, you're not gonna make it out here alive. I swear to God, you're not. I was like, damn. I said, you know who I serve? You know who walks with me? God, not the one that you with, because even your God respect and worship my God. And my God is the creator of all creations. Your God is just a creature that's making creations. You understand what I'm saying? And my God is creative. Your God is more of repetition. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all go off a playbook. How is it that Us that's walking this journey, constantly defeating the devils and the demons and the darkness, the wicked ones, the malevolent ones. And y'all got these playbooks, y'all got all these tactics and shit. And we got playbooks too, we got tactics too. But guess what? A lot of our tactics are utilized and formed from creativity. Out of their playbook, they shit already documented. You know what I'm saying? It's already scripted. So moving like water, flowing like water, and being slick as Earl. Cause 100,000 gonna fall by our right and 10,000 gonna fall by our left. 100,000 gonna be lifted by our left and 10,000 we will uplift with our rights. You understand what I'm saying? So activating those accolades will activate certain activities. If you activate these activities, it will activate a better perspective and a brighter horizon within your life, right? Shout out to West Africa, man. Hey, when we go through something, we gonna grow through something. You understand what I'm saying? Every situation that we go through is fertilizer. And it's to feed us. And whatever situation, mentally, physically, spiritually, we need to sprout more roots at so that we could produce the best of fruits and we could share them, right? That's what this is about. That's what life is about. Being the greatest tree that you can be. Because some people need to eat, some people need to be fed, you know. And if you really got the nutrients, some people may need to just come and cut a couple branches off, build a quick shelter, stay warm, you know, and it'll grow back. It'll grow back, you know. Now, a couple other regiments I would say is going to the beach or going to clean live water, a mineral water, right? So that can keep your aura field strong, keep your aura field righteous. And the best method to pray whenever you do affirmations is around water. But if you're in water, it's gonna be 100 times, thousand better because water collects memory, past memories, rinses memories. You understand what I'm saying? And water is the only thing that could really go through the body and flush it out and purify it on a molecular level and through the pores, right? So going to the beach to keep yourself cleansed. Why you think in a church they jump in the goddamn water and they say they getting baptized, even though they about to go do the same shit they just did. But we ain't here, you know what I'm saying, to get on their parade, you feel me? We gonna stomp, motherfucker, stomp, motherfucker, stomp. We gonna keep going on our show. Keep walking our path. Keep walking with our journey. Now, another one I would say is gratitude. Being grateful for what you have and what you don't have, man. Even if you could afford to go to the gym, or you decide not to, or you don't want to, or you know it's not for you. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, bro. That peace of mind, that Zen, is another aspect, is another program, is another accolade, right? It's another thing you need to throw in your regiment. Doing your things that creates a peace of mind, a sound environment for you. Because we live in a very toxic environment from all the different type of pollutions, whether that's Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or just a lot of cars and street lights. That's the only thing I know. Street life. You feel me? So I got a few more for y'all, right? I know it's basic, but the basics is why we could dribble and dunk behind our back, right? Let's get it. Let's go. Vamos. Stretching. That's very important too. Stretching. Taking a walk, man, in nature. You know what I'm saying? Walking through the trees, walking through the forest, because there's always answers in the leaves. Whether you're burning them, you're drinking them, or consuming them. Or you just living my life like it's golden. You know what I'm saying? Just walking past them and just rubbing your fingers against the trees, man. Going out in nature, hugging a tree, giving it a kiss, watering it, respecting it. You walking through the forest with a bottle of water, you see a nice, beautiful tree, it resonates with you. It's talking to you. Go over there and water it. It got a message for you. And then when you water a tree in the spirit, when you water a tree in this physical realm, whether it's in your garden, it's a random tree, you didn't water something in the spirit realm. So now you got something to pick up in the spirit realm, right? That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful motherfucking thing. Because most people don't have shit to pick up in the spirit realm. They get left in the spirit realm. Or pieces or fragments of them are being disposed inside the spirit realm for other entities to pick up, right? So, man, this is the basics, you know. But another couple other regiments is on this practice. I would say is like grounding and sun gazing, man. Tai Chi, Qigong, get in your singing bowl, your crystals, because they do a lot of healing. People want to say crystals are evil, but if crystals is evil, then stop eating chicken. Cause it got salt on that bitch, and salt is a crystal. So go get some white people chicken. No disrespect to my white people I fucks with. I'm just talking about the white people that got no sauce. Cause I know white people that got sauce, bitch. You hear me? But you know what I'm saying? That's what I learned in Hawaii, bro. I learned a lot of energy management, and they was doing a lot of Tai Chi, Qigong, a lot of stretching, a lot of circulation and rotation of the spiritual body, even though it was subtle movements of the physical body, right? Man, we went over gratitude. Gratitude is one of my favorite ones to activate. Being grateful for what you have and what you don't have, bro. Honestly, dog, because I had a gym membership, but I chose my Zen instead, my peace of mind, and to respect my energy. I don't want nobody in my energy field when I'm working out, right? That Zen, that tranquility, that sound mind, bro. A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't have what we have, bro. A lot of people are, their heads on fucking fire. And they see us talking about some cool out mind, fire. You know what I'm saying? Everybody brains, they like these tramps out here, a bunch of Lego beasts, you hear me? They getting busted down and disgusted. They busted and disgusted. And they see you functioning properly. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a few more for y'all. I'm gonna make this a 20 piece. We gonna get like, you know what I'm saying, maybe Bente, you know what I'm saying, 20 minutes on that joke. So I don't wanna hold y'all too long, right? It's a beautiful grand rising, and I just wanted y'all to be refreshed, you know, to throw this in y'all regiment. If you ain't on some of these activities, go ahead and activate them. Cause it's gonna give you some greater accolades, right? Eating healthy. Simple, plain, but eating healthy, bro. Oh, here come these dick suckers. Boy, I can't get a break, huh? But eating healthy, though. Making sure you stay hydrated. Making sure you flush the system with substance, minerals, and vitamins, right? Because we don't eat to live. I mean, we don't live to eat, but we do eat to live, right? So that means not eating junk, not eating things that don't have any minerals or vitamins or any substance. Here comes the dick suckers. But yeah, man, you know, taking care of this vehicle, this body, because I don't know what you could do behind closed doors, but I know that, you know what I'm saying, I can only have one body and take care of this body. So I gotta take care of what the God gave me. Grand Risings. I gotta take care of my body and what God gave me, because if you don't take care of what God gave you, then how you expect for anybody outside of you to take care of what God gave you? You know what I'm saying? You gotta lead by example and teach people how to treat you, because they don't know how to treat themselves, you know? Certain people, they standards and stuff like that may be at the minimum, average. You understand what I'm saying? And you, being the God that you are, or the goddess that you are, you gotta walk with a different posture, with a different, you know what I'm saying, Dior, different swag, different dip. You know what I'm saying? Because you are being held up to a higher standard. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people are spiritually dead, and we are spiritually alive, and they see it. They could smell it. They could feel it. That's why they got to be near us. Same time, why they fear us. They're like, why is this man, why is this woman walking around with all this power? You could be riding around in a Bugatti, or you could be walking down the street looking like a homeless man, so they call us a homeless woman. But we not homeless. We already at home. We just don't live in a box like you. We not programmed like you. Or we choose to live the lives that we want differently and how we want to. So moving on to the next one, right? Self-care. Man, massaging yourself. I be watching stretches, how they be popping their body out as if I had somebody there popping it out for me. And you gotta roll over and do all this crazy shit. Man, look, self-care at itself, bro. Doing face scrubs, man, exfoliating, soaking your feet, massaging your body. You know what I'm saying? Going the extra mile, because who gonna do it for us if we don't do it for ourselves? You understand what I'm saying? Damn, bro, I came over here to try to lay down after this video. I knew this dick sucking ass nigga gonna be on my ass. I see the hatred in this nigga face. I was like, man. I thought I snuck over here and nobody saw me, but nigga, my voice is fucking echoing like a bitch. I tried to be quiet, but I was like, bitch, I'm not about to whisper right now. And it's like, boy, as soon as I get to close my eyes, I know this nigga, they gonna be on my ass, bro. Ain't nothing around here open, bro. This whole lot closed, bro. This whole lot is closed. Literally. Boarded up type shit. And what could I do? I can't steal nothing, can't do nothing over here. Trying to lay down and get a peace of mind, bro. And it's like motherfuckers is following me all day, every day. They don't have a peace of mind. I tried to I didn't get no sleep, bro. Just not to complain. But I tried to lay it down at like 11 o'clock, bro. The streets was crazy, bro. Motorbikes, four-wheelers, cars revving up, horns beeping, alarms going off. People just dragging their feet in the rocks and kicking rocks and shit. I'm like, man, what the hell is going on? This shit's crazy. The Matrix is losing its brain. I'm like, bro, whoever is running this Matrix and got this shit going haywire, bro, they're gonna be like, you did it, you do it. Nah, this shit lame, bro. But that's the motherfuckers that's under us. That's the motherfuckers that's under us. Because anybody try to bring you down, that automatically show that they're under you. So you can't let nobody drag you to their level. That's when that stoicism. And one of my greatest accolades that I activate is walking away from everything that don't have my higher good. The greatest income or outcome that go for faces, places, and situations. Now I said we were going to stop it at Bente, but let me go ahead and take it to Bente single, and let me go ahead and get a 25-minute juice. Let's get it. Let's go. Vamos. You know what I'm saying? Affirmations. However you want to do it, you want to call it chanting, whatever. Man, saying one word 3 times has a lot of power. I am prosperous. I am prosperous. I am prosperous. I am abundant. I am abundant. I am abundant. I am tenacious. I am tenacious. I am tenacious. I'm so resilient. I'm so resilient. I'm so resilient. I'm so loved by the Most High, the Creator of all things. The Most High, the Creator of all things, love me so much. I love the Creator, the Most High of all things. The Creator, the Most High of all things, love me, and you love us so much. Affirmations, man, is strong. Because you could be sitting here doubting yourself. Man, I'm weak. Man, I'm stupid. Don't never talk to yourself like that. Even if you're making mistakes, because your body listening, your spirit listening, and your subconscious and your unconscious is programming itself off of whatever you say. Literally, it's mind over matter, bro. You got to think about how much advertisement come on the phone, the trucks, the cars, and all these things passing us by. Even people having conversations trying to plant their shit on us. So them affirmations, bro, it's like the wind. You know what I'm saying? Somebody come around you with a funky ass attitude or some body odor or some shit. The wind blowing that shit away. You ain't got to pick those vapors up because the wind blowing. Amen. Ashe, Oasis. However you want to run with it. Let's get it. Let's go. Vamos. You already know what type of time it is, man. Y'all have a beautiful rotation, have a vigorous rotation, have a vibrant rotation, and let nothing but prosperity, productivity, and perspiration. You know what I'm saying? A higher perspective, a brighter horizon. See yourself resonating with you.